What's up guys, I'm KB Kwan from Taste of Asian Food. In this video, I'll make a chicken dish called Ayam Percik, a grilled chicken dish from the state of Kelantan of Malaysia. The authentic way of making Ayam Percik is certainly using open fire on the charcoal grill. However, since I live in an apartment, I have to settle with my small oven. I also tweak the recipe with my interpretation. As a result, I would say this is my grilled chicken recipe based on the traditional recipe. However, the result is still fantastic with all the classic flavor absorb and penetrate the meat. So let's get into the details right now. Let's start by preparing the ingredients required. Dry chili. Cut the dried chilies into sections and remove the seeds. Use some hot water to rehydrate and soften the chilies. Some garlic. Fresh turmeric. If you don't have fresh turmeric, you can substitute it with turmeric powder. Ginger. Onion. Put all these ingredients into a blender. And the softened dry chilies. Add a little bit of water to facilitate blending. Blend these ingredients until it becomes a smooth paste. So this is the paste, the spice paste for my Ayam Percik. Make a few cuts so that it is easier to cook through and marinate more effectively. Season the chicken with salt and turmeric powder. Rub the seasonings into the chicken meat and then set it aside. Marinate for at least 1 hour, or it is better if you can marinate it for at least half a day or even longer. Meanwhile, get 2 lemongrass, cut off both ends and remove the outer shaft. Bash it so that it is easy to release its flavor while cooking along with other spices. Next, some tamarind pulp for the acidity. If you don't have the fresh tamarind pulp, you can use the store-bought, those ready-made tamarind paste. Add some hot water. And I'm going to remove the seeds later. Filter it through a wire mesh sieve and only use the juice. I also get ready some shredded palm sugar. This is the palm sugar before I shred it. If you don't have it, you can use any other sugar as the substitute, for example brown sugar. We have finished all the preparation. Now we start cooking. Add some oil into the wok. Then add the spice paste. Cook it over low heat until it starts to thicken. After 5 to 10 minutes, Most of the water has evaporated and it turns aromatic. Now we add some coconut cream. Some coriander powder, which is optional. A little bit of salt and the sugar. Then throw in 2 bashed lemongrass. And now the chicken. Add a little bit more water. Turn the heat down and simmer the chicken for about 10 to 15 minutes or until the chicken is nearly cooked. The reason why I cook it with the gravy before I grill it is because the chicken pieces are quite big. If I cook it or grill it directly without pre-cook it now, chances are the chicken may not be able to fully cook, especially the inner part. I've cooked the chicken for about 15 minutes. Now let's remove the chicken. And continue cooking the remaining liquid to turn it into a thick gravy. And I will add the tamarind juice that I've made just now into it. And a little bit more coconut cream. Now it's quite thick now. I'm going to remove it from the wok and proceed to the final step, that is to grill the chicken. As I said, it is best to grill it with open fire with charcoal, but since I live in an apartment, that is impossible for me, so I'm going to use my oven to do it. Grill it for about 8 minutes at about 210 degrees Celsius. After 8 minutes, remove it from the oven and apply the gravy on it, and then put it back to the oven and continue grilling. Of course, this is a little bit time consuming, but that is the best way to replicate what happened if you use open fire over charcoal. If you use charcoal with open fire, then you just need to keep applying it without putting it back to the oven. Okay, let's continue to do it. This is the 4th time I repeat the same process, and it's also gonna be the last round. Then after that, I will put it back to the oven and grill it for the final round. Let's remove it from the oven and take a look of the end result. Ooh. Still be able to get the char marks even though I'm using the oven, although it's not exactly the same as if I use an open grill over charcoal. But the most important thing is that I still be able to get all the flavor of ayam percik infused into the chicken meat, and that is incredibly delicious. That's how I make my grilled chicken with my oven, ayam percik style. I've included the recipe in the description section below the video for your convenience. And don't forget to subscribe, tap the notification bell and give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you in some other similar video soon. Bye for now.